Hey, here are the top new features of the Apple Watch Series 10. Starting off with the wide view display. Apple still has the same brightness on the new display, but Apple says it is much easier to see at extreme angles. And in my short time testing it, turns out to be true. Even just holding the steering wheel while I'm driving, it's easier to see the watch, especially in bright sunlight. This has been a big difference, even though it's a fairly niche scenario. Another benefit of the display is it's actually able to refresh quicker too, so because it's more power efficient, Apple's able to do things like let the second hand continue to show when it's in its standby state. So if I cover the watch, it goes dim, you can see that second hand is still moving, and you can see it at farther angles. This is very handy if you're just resting your hand on your keyboard, you want to see that second hand, you still can without having to wake up your watch. Next up is the new titanium versions. Apple has ditched stainless steel this year, and in place, there are 3 new titanium models. You can get it in slate, gold, and natural titanium, as you can see here. They're all polished brilliantly, just like the stainless steel were, but they are lighter weight and I believe even stronger. Apple says especially the slate version that has this finish on it that is even stronger than the titanium itself. I was initially very upset that the stainless steel had gone by the wayside, but after spending time with the new titanium versions, yeah, I'm sold. The titanium, by the way, is also 95% recycled, which is awesome. Then the aluminum models have been updated with a new jet black finish. A lot of people are leaning towards this one. It joins rose gold and silver, but it is so black. It's actually even kind of hard for me to film here because everything just looks like it's reflecting glare, like it's just polished, pure black everywhere. Not a dark gray, not a silver. It is glossy jet black all over. I think it looks very, very good. I'm excited by this one. It's not my speed. I think I'm going lighter this year with that natural titanium, but I can see why so many people are excited about this new jet black option. Number 4 on our list is the updated Milanese loop. Now, Apple actually has several new bands to go with the new watches, which of course, but there's a couple that I wanted to point out, notably the Milanese loop. Now, there are 3 versions of the magnetic one, which is what you're seeing here. There's a natural one to match the natural titanium, a gold one for the gold, and a slate for that dark gray color. Apple also has 2 new diving-inspired ones that Apple is actually kind of marketing with the Apple Watch Ultra. These are ultra lightweight. I was in love with them. They're basically inspired by scuba diving and have a really cool adjustable clasp on them that will not come off, making them great for water sports, for diving, again on the Ultra, but they're going to work here on your Apple Watch Series 10 as well. Finally, Apple also finally updated its link bracelets. The gold link, slate link, and natural link bracelets are available to perfectly match those new titanium finishes. Sleep apnea detection. Technically, this will come to previous versions of the Apple Watch, but it was created to launch with the Series 10, and that is sleep apnea. Now, Apple will allow this to run in the background on your Apple Watch, and if it detects any anomalies that you may have sleep apnea, it'll be added to the Health app, give you an alert, and allow you to export that report to share with your healthcare provider. This is a very cool feature. It's also available on the Series 9 as well as the Apple Watch Ultra 2. Number 6 on our list of top new features is those new speakers. Apple has had to actually shrink these speakers in here to make them smaller but still sound just as good as before. You can see their case has been redesigned, which we will get back to. But the new speakers not only have been redesigned, they can also play your audio. Not just a phone call or your Siri responses or anything like that. You can actually play media through them. So you can listen to music or podcasts through your Apple Watch and not have to put it through your phone or an accompanying set of AirPods. It may be niche, but honestly, I really like this. I don't always have headphones on me or even my phone. This is going to be a really nice thing to have. I'm surprised it took so long for this to happen. Again, this does come to older models of the Apple Watch, like the Apple Watch Ultra 2, but it's also a flagship feature here on the Apple Watch Series 10. Next on the list is probably one of the most notable things, and that is the overall redesign. Yes, it still looks like an Apple Watch, but much has changed. The new watch is overall significantly thinner than before. Look at these two different models, so much thinner than the last generation was. Not only that, but the screen is much bigger too. We now have a 49 on this model here instead of a 47. So 47 to 49, so a 2mm increase on that screen size with a slightly different aspect ratio. Here's a great overall size comparison. You can see the last generation Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which has that 49mm screen, and the new Apple Watch Series 10, a good representation of the bigger old Apple Watch, the Ultra, and the Series 10. It looks beautiful, the bezels feel smaller, the whole thing just feels closer to your wrist. It's just more sleek and comfortable to wear. There's also a new metal back, so you can see the old one, that red, just went to the sides and then had ceramic or glass on that back. Now that whole area is metal. Then you have the sapphire crystal in the middle that covers your sensors, but basically that whole back of it is now metal, making it stronger and allowing for some other features that we'll talk about. The digital crown has been redesigned too. One of the few times the digital crown has been changed. It's overall just a little bit smaller, I feel like. The little notches on there are smaller, only partway across. Overall, it looks great. It feels great. The speaker ports, as I talked about on the last feature, they're now a bunch of these tiny pinprick holes. It looks great. I love the updated design here. Plus, it still works with the existing Apple Watch bands. That brings us to faster charging. Apple says this is the fastest charging Apple Watch ever. Now, it doesn't technically have longer battery life than it did before, but it can charge faster, which I think is almost as important. You don't want to wait around an hour or more for your Apple Watch to charge. Now you can get an 80% charge in only 30 minutes. If you're wearing it to sleep, for sleep tracking, or for sleep apnea, this is even more important. So you can just toss it on there while you hop in the shower, and by the time you're ready for bed, you're going to have more than an 80% charge. This is huge. This is because of the new redesign. Apple's able to make that coil on the back bigger, use your existing fast charging Apple Watch pucks, but it'll charge faster and more efficiently. Finally, water enhancements. Apple now makes the Apple Watch Series 10 even better for water sports. It's still not a dive watch like the Apple Watch Ultra or Apple Watch Ultra 2, but it is now better at going into the water. There is a 6-meter depth gauge, which is perfect for snorkeling or even light scuba diving. If you're in a lake and in the shallows, that's going to give you about 18 feet or so. But depth gauge is in there for swimming, in a pool, snorkeling, anything like that. And it can also give you your water temperature. You jump in, the depth app will automatically open up for you, can tell you the temperature of the water, how deep you are down, how long you're underwater. Wonderful things here. Plus, the Oceanic Plus app will be coming to the Apple Watch Series 10, so you can enjoy those features to log your snorkeling dives. So that's it. Those are the top new features of Apple Watch Series 10. If you want to pick one up, there's a link for it down below in the description.